Hello everyone and welcome back. The weather's not particularly nice at the moment. We're in the middle of winter. So what better thing to do than to use a slow cooker? So today we're going to be making a potato and chickpea curry in the slow cooker. So it's going to be nice and simple. Let's look at the ingredients we're going to need. We're going to use 2 potatoes. You can use sweet potatoes if you prefer. 1 onion. A couple of cloves of garlic. A can of chickpeas, a can of chopped tomatoes, 235 ml of vegetable stock. You can use homemade or you can shop board, it's fine. A tin of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, a tablespoon of garam masala, salt and pepper, and that's it. Let's get started. So my slow cooker has a thing that you can come out and you can cook a few things in here. So you can pre-cook your onions and things like that. But if you don't have one of these, just use a frying pan and then we're going to move everything over to the slow cooker in the end. So we're going to take our onion first and we're going to dice it. So I'll show you how to do that. So you're going to want to chop off the ends first. And then you can just peel it like this. Makes it a lot easier. Okay, so to dice it, we're gonna slice it in half. We're gonna turn this half over like this, and then we're gonna slice down. Try and keep it all together. And then once you've done that, you're gonna turn it, and you're gonna do the same thing. Hold it nice and tight, and then just push down again the opposite direction. Watch for your fingers. And then you just do the same on the other one. So slice it first and then turn and dice. Now if they do all fall apart like this, you can still do it, just chop them like that. You're going to put these in your frying pan or in your slow cooker if it comes out with a little tiny bit of oil. You just want to get them a bit soft. So we're just going to cook them on a low heat for about 4 minutes, but stir them a lot as well. So we're going to move on to the garlic next. So that's the same, you just try to chop the ends off. Makes it easy to peel. Now it's up to you what you do with your garlic. You can chop it into small pieces. You can use a garlic mincer if you have one. I always forget to buy one, so I'm just going to be chopping it into small bits like this. And then just chop them again until you get a nice small bits of garlic. And then you're just going to put this with your onions as well. Good, just give them a good stir in there. Want them to be nice and soft. So while they're in there, and you're keeping an eye on them, you're going to peel your potatoes next. Now, if you're using sweet potatoes, they are slightly thicker skinned and it takes a little bit longer to peel them. So once they're peeled, we're going to be cubing them. So just chop them in half, and then chop that one in half. Just keep chopping. You don't want them too big, otherwise they won't cook. So probably like just a bite-sized chunk, really. Just keep going until they're quite small. But not too small, otherwise they'll just disintegrate. That's the potatoes done, and the onions are done as well, so that's good. So you're going to want to take your onions and put them in your slow cooker pan, if you haven't already. Make sure if you're using an all-in-one, make sure there's not loads of oil in there. Drain it off if there is. So you're going to add your potatoes to the onions and the garlic. Put them all in. When you're using a slow cooker, you want to make sure the biggest things are at the bottom, so like your meat, so make sure your potatoes go to the bottom. Okay, next we're going to make the stock. If you're using homemade, just put that in there. If you're using chop block, just boil it up and make it up and add it in there too. Okay, we're going to add the stock now. And then we're going to add the tomatoes, put them in there. And then the coconut milk. Sometimes it can be a bit hard to get out, as you can tell. Just scoop it all out. Sometimes it can be just all liquid, sometimes it's not. I've had a mixture sometimes. Next we're going to add the chickpeas, but before you drain the chickpeas, if you save the liquid, you can actually make meringue out of them. You can make a few things, but I'm going to be making meringue next, so if you want to keep the liquid, then you can do that. In go the chickpeas. Now you want your 2 tablespoons of curry powder in there. 1, 2. And your tablespoon of garam masala. And your salt and pepper to taste. So once it's all in there, give it a good stir so everything's all mixed in. Make sure your coconut milk's all mixed around. And all your spices. And there we go. And there we go. Right, so you can put it on high for 2 hours. You can put it on medium for 4 hours. Or if you're going to want it to stew longer, it's low for 6 hours. Just check the potatoes are nice and soft when you're finished. If not, turn up the heat a little bit or just leave it on for a bit longer. Now it's important to remember not to lift off the lid. Every time you do, you have to cook it for 15 minutes longer. Even if you just want to peek in, just don't tempt it, okay? Just be patient. Okay, it's been 6 hours. Potatoes are nice and soft. The only thing that's left to do is a taste test. Oh. A huge thumbs up, that is so delicious. Okay. I'm going to leave it there because I want to go and eat the rest of this while it's nice and hot. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like rating if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more recipes and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.